guys, welcome back. A little chilly this morning. Anyway, welcome to my righteous mess. Um, Almost had somebody pull the trigger on the McLaren. That fell through. It was because basically the McLaren cannot be registered as a McLaren. It has to be registered as a car that has been put together for parts. So if you're interested, just bear that in mind. Anyway, I've been working my butt off on the SVJ. Sorry I haven't had any time to film, but I'm trying to move along as fast as possible because the weather here is changing. And I want to get it in primer as soon as I can. So there's been a lot of interesting work that I've had to do to fix things. So let's go take a look. Overall, I'm pretty happy with how things are fitting. Obviously, we have done the front end, and I put in these little guys here, which are actually on the real SVJ. So I've had to restructure those so that we can get those in. Obviously, the doors are kind of the bane of my existence, but as you can see, they're starting to really look the part. And I can also open the door if I can get this. Bear with me. So there you go. The door opens. The main thing that's been going on is I've had to take this door sill out. The cabin of the car I had to make basically a couple inches larger, and the reason is because we have a stick, and in order to have the Aventador interior in here, and I had to move the stick as far forward as possible, but because of that console being so far back, basically I had to move the entire dash structure this way 2 inches. And so you can see these little tweeter speakers. I've had to modify this and cut off about 2 inches of this guy in order to make it fit properly. So that was a ton of work because I actually had to do two things. First of all, the dash structure was a little high, so I had to move it down 1/2 inch, and do the adjusting of this guy to get it in so that it wasn't like pushing up, so that the actual dash top can sit in there flat because it was kind of peeling up a little bit. So we fixed that. The other thing is when I added 2 inches to this door jamb, the nice thing is it brought that up, the front end up, tucked in where it needs to be. So that's fitting well. And then I've had to readjust these guys, which are going to be, we've got some interference back here that I'm going to fix, but these are will be rewrapped in leather once I get to that point. Been doing a lot of work on fitting back here, getting things locked down. So basically just trying to move back. Also been doing the test fitting on the A-pillars, as you can see over there. Also under here, the I guess you would call it the map light panel. That's where the map light goes. So been getting that fitted in. So basically just trying to get everything fitting really well as we move backwards, so that when I take it apart and put it back together, I know everything's going to fit. In addition, as you saw, I actually put the latch mechanism in. So that's now in, therefore the door closes nicely. So, and has a good reveal line, so that's all working really well. And I have to now pull out that panel, this door jamb panel, so that I can start using some filler and block sanding it, which I've done to the door. I've had to make some adjustments over time to this piece here, so we're gonna have to reblock that out, but we'll get there. Okay, so I removed this panel here, the door jamb, and smoothed it all out. Did a bunch of block sanding, basically getting it ready for primer. Put the latch back in, got all of this done back here, so that's getting ready. I took out the quarter panel, basically just doing some fiberglass reinforcements on the back side for some of the mounting pieces in the back there as well. So getting that all ready, we'll sand that all off, and then I actually was able to get a coat of filler on the entire rear quarter, so we're gonna go ahead and get that block sanded out. One of the other things that I'm working on is these A-pillars. You can see over there we have the map light cover. I've put in some pieces that are going to be for overlapping the A-pillars that go in there, so hold that all nice and tight. I did go ahead and lengthen this door jamb on the other side. Done some repair work and some strengthening with some fiberglass, so waiting for that to dry, and then get that back on the other side and get a lot of that stuff done. And the other thing that I did was in the car. The other thing we're gonna have to do, so one of the other things that has to be done is I've got this OEM door card, and there's gonna be a huge gap. If I put it back here where it belongs, up against the door, there's gonna be that gap there that we've had to make, as I showed you earlier, with the fact that we had to move the interior, make it a little bit bigger. And so what I'm going to have to do is the same thing that I did on that lower piece that I showed you, and actually fiberglass in kind of an extension or continue this on. This actually comes apart in some pieces, and so we'll take that apart and we'll do all of that fiberglass work. So that's next on the list. So yeah, making progress. It's raining to beat the band out there, but it's supposed to clear up, so I'll get some more time to get out and start block sanding that rear quarter. Get some of the other stuff cleaned up, get the filler on that, block sand that, and just keep on cooking. So anyway, hopefully you guys are liking some of this content. Just, you know, doing time lapses of me sanding. Not really going to be that interesting, but I do want to keep you guys up to speed and progress. My goal here is to get all of these parts fit, get everything working properly, get the panels so they can come off and go back on, and they're always in the same spot. And then I'm going to shoot some primer on it. So we'll put some 2K primer on it, and then we'll block it again and hit it with another layer of epoxy primer. And then I think it'll be close to ready for paint. You know, we could also wrap it too. So there's a bunch of things that we can do once I get the shell where I want it. Anyway, if you haven't subscribed, please do. Helps us with the algorithm and everything. Also, I do want to mention there's a guy in Australia called Mike Lake. He's actually 3D printing the body shell for a GT3 Porsche. which I just saw. He started that project. I'm going to put a link down in the description. It's pretty cool. You guys should go over there and check it out. Mike is a really good fabricator. He did a Diablo replica, which turned out really cool. So go ahead and go over there and check it out. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.